So we were at Disney, everyone. By the way, welcome to episode 164.
Hello.
We were at Disney and we're at the hotel. We're like prepping, drinking. Eric's drinking a lot. And I'm like, whoa, about to go to Epcot, about to drink 13 different drinks around the world. And he's just go, all this Jameson. And he starts telling me about this girl that he's been talking about in the episode. This girl he's been hooking up with said that she's in the hospital. And she said, well, ever since we had sex, I've been in pain. Is she okay if we share this? Well, no one knows.
We don't know who it is. I don't disclose the women anymore after last time. So
okay. So yeah, and I'm trying to be more respectful toward women. I like it's 2020. Okay. It's 2020. This has been a thing since like the early 1900s. Like people trying to be more respectful towards women. But so he said that he put her in the hospital with his cock. But we did get to the bottom of it, so we know exactly her diagnosis, and I guess that's kind of a tease to rants, raves, and reviews.
Did I put that in rants, raves, and reviews?
I think so. If you didn't, then it will be a discussion, because I want to hear that story.
Review. Yep, it's in reviews.
Review. How do you decide what to put it under?
I don't know. It's not a rave. It's not a rant.
That's what I do too. All right, roll the intro. We are the kings of Metcalf. Joking.
Oh, where are you going? Yo, what's up, everybody? So as you see behind me, another hotel bed. This time I'm actually in Miami. Before I wasn't in Miami. When I say South Florida, Drew thinks I'm in Miami, but
no, I don't.
Like, hella, the first episode you labeled Miami, Florida. I was in Deerfield Beach.
It's for the SEO.
Yes. But this will be my 4th out of 5 weeks where I've booked something down here. I've been.
We've been with you this whole grind, so it's awesome to see you finally make it.
Because they, for some reason, always book me on fucking Tuesday. We record Mondays, so I usually head down here on Mondays. So we've had this thing where we try to figure out what time I'll be checked in my hotel, so we're ready to record. Tonight, I'm a little more south. I'm in fucking downtown Miami, which is an hour more south than where I usually go. So we're starting a little later tonight. But when I finally got in here and put everything down, I was like, fuck yes, I'm ready to go. I finally made it. I'm going to get to rants, the traffic and shit. Crazy. Hey, I get anxiety on 95, but we'll get to that later in the rants.
What about I-4? Try I-4.
Not on it enough.
True.
It is when I did drive back from Disney. Holy fuck! Driving close to the fucking
if you drive,
wall.
Yes, if you drive to the inside, you hit so many bumps.
I'm scared for my life.
It's ridiculous.
Like NASCAR in that bitch.
Yep.
But guys, the grind don't stop. You got to be willing to do anything to make it to the top, and that's what I'm doing out here. Even suck some dick. So I'm back down here again in Miami. I have a shoot tomorrow in the Keys. It's Isla Mirada. Don't know if y'all have ever been.
I forgot. So why are you staying downtown Miami if you're going to go to the Keys?
I'm not going to stay in the Keys. That's so far. And I'm scared of water.
How far is that drive?
It's an hour, 30 minutes. I just mapped it. Just literally right now, I just mapped it. I originally was going to ride with the production crew. I was going to meet them at the hotel and different hotel and ride down with them in the RV. But then I thought about it driving down here. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to drive myself because I'd hate to be in a position where I'm in the fucking Keys and I can't leave until the production crew is done. And I'm only shooting one shot tomorrow. Like I have one outfit and I'm done. But I was going to, maybe hang out because they're shooting in like a beautiful private cottage property. So I was going to take that in, but I feel like I'm going to get bored around like 1 o'clock probably and want to leave. So I'm going to drive down there in the morning. I have to be down there at 7:30 in the morning. So it takes an hour and a half to get there. Probably got to wake up at 4 in the morning. Start driving down there by 5:30 because it's like one lane traffic going down to the Keys. So we'll see. But I'm just pissed because usually I have someone I can call on to slurp me up, but down here in downtown Miami, I've got no one tonight.
You don't like the Latinas?
I just haven't put in much effort here in Miami, so I've got no roster here.
Jeez.
But it feels like, Drew,
they'll call Miami Heat.
Feels like I just got back from here in Disney, and I'm right back. And you could see that Disney vlog at patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. Me and Drew just had a fun trip at Disney.
Disney vlog, low key, kind of like a tailgate vlog. It was pretty lit, except the drinks were like 10 times as expensive than free.
Yeah, if I could do it again, like if we went around again, I would probably hang out in China longer because they had the strongest drink.
Oh, they did.
They had the Dragonfly.
But I think the Dragonfly may have been what gave you the headache.
Did I have a headache?
Yeah.
No. That's not why. It was because I had no water all day. Literally all day. From like morning to evening, I had no water. But
yeah, we'll talk about it. Got some things to talk about Disney. I'm going to ask you what your favorite time was. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I also can't stop thinking about that Jags and Jets ending. So I want to get to NFL talk. So let's speed right on to it. Let's start with thank God, no top NFL teams off the dome this week. That's going to be next week. Buckle up. It's going to be here before you know it. That sound right there is him taking some more swigs of Jameson. He's pouring, and he's done. Yikes.
I want to knock out tonight.
You got an early drive tomorrow, you just said.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have to go to bed early.
Okay.
I have to go to bed at like 10:30.
So let's do some shout outs. Got some good ones. Tommy, let's hear the music.
We are the kings of my pussy.
Death, taxes, and we are the kings of my pussy. Gotta love it. Shout out, first of all, shout out to all of you guys that had Dunn and Drew in your Spotify year-end reviews. Love seeing those.
Did you?
What?
Have our podcast?
No, I listen to us on Apple. That's where I listen to my podcasts.
Yes.
I'm sure that'll change when Joe Rogan goes to Spotify only. But I don't know. I like how Apple sets up podcast. Plus, Apple does reviews. Like when is maybe they do right now.
They do.
Really?
No. I'm saying Apple does do the reviews. That's what I like about it.
Right. Yeah. When will Spotify? Like that seems like an easy fix to like call up an IT guy and say, "Hey, can you put a review section on our podcast?" Like it can't be that hard. Yeah, and you can.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why doesn't Spotify have reviews? I don't get that.
Also, what I want like comment sections for each podcast. That would be cool on Spotify. But for now, we talk to you guys in our YouTube comment section, and of course on Twitter. Here's a shout out for, speaking of Apple Podcasts, David. We have a few Davids that I know off the tip of my tongue or the top of my head. Will you stop taking pics?
For social. It's for social.
How many are you going to take?
That's how I promo the fucking podcast. Thank you very much.
Right.
While you're doing the shout out, stop getting distracted.
I'm getting very distracted. I see flashes and you like putting your peace sign up.
Because like, I know if I post it, you're going to be like, God, I look ugly. So I'm trying to take a good one of you. So it's hard when you're.
Oh, so you're saying all the ones you took of me have been ugly? I'm
saying I know you.
Do you want me to smile?
No, I want it to be candid. I'm the one.
Let me smile.
All right, fuck. Here we go.
I'll act like you just said something funny.
Fake ass smile.
Yes,
keep going.
I can't act. So yeah, anyway, here's a good Apple Podcast review. It says David loves Drew. I think I know who this is.
Is that our David?
Maybe. I mean, they're all our Davids. Come on.
Yes.
What is it? Our David? I don't know.
Or Orange David.
David says, If you want a feel good podcast that'll make you forget about 2020, then look no further than the Dunn and Drew podcast. With the best sports takes, hilarious jokes, and unmatched chemistry, this podcast never fails to put a smile on my face. Shout out to Eric for looking like a juicy, yummy snack, and shout out to CBD. Oh, got it right here. He says, shout out to CBD oil, right here. He says, Drew, for being a tennis goat. This podcast is more than just a podcast. It's a family. It's
a community. Yes.
Do yourself a favor and let Daddy, Dunn, and Drew bring you into their home. That is so good, David. Love, David. Oh, my God, you're making me cry. That's up there. I know in the past couple months we had a review that I called the best. This is up there. Thank you, David.
I want to give thank you, David. I want to give a shout out to Russell Westbrook. I just opened Dunn and Drew Instagram page. He said it's good, but sometimes, like when I open Dunn and Drew Instagram, I'll see something on our timeline. I'm like, I never followed them. You follow the most random people on our IG.
Me?
I open it up. It's Russell Westbrook.
We're a sports podcast, are we not?
We follow 48 people. One of them's Russell Westbrook. And he just posted 4 hours ago in his Wizards threads. So
maybe it was
this is Russell Westbrook as a Wizard player. Yay!
He posted those Getty images. Maybe it was Tommy that followed him on our behalf.
I wonder if he's happy.
That's deep.
Going to Washington, I wonder if he's happy.
But he looked happy in those pics.
Duh. He's not going to post piss as fuck in his jersey. Support for Dunn and Drew is me, either of us. We got some new copy here. December Manscaped. You guys see us in our Manscaped shirts. This was not planned, by the way.
No, we jinxed big time on this one. When I accepted his call and I saw he was in Manscaped shirt, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
When I was packing, I was like, God, I need something to wear in the pod. I was like, all right. I need something to wear in the pod. And I was looking through all my shit clothes, and it's so ungrateful of me. But I saw the Manscaped shirt. I'm like, I haven't worn this in a while. Let me bring it. And boom, I'm wearing it. Did a little promo selfie in the mirror before this pod. And then I saw Drew wearing it. And I was like, this man never stops with the cute jinxes. Never stops.
You know what I want for Christmas?
But anyway, what? I already got you your gift.
I'll get to it. What if people are listening? I'll get to it after this ad read.
Okay. I'm excited to hear. Because I don't know what you want. I already got you something. You want more?
I don't know what you got me. And by the way, whatever you got me, that's what I'm going to use that to determine what I get you. Because I can't get you something that's not as valuable, you know?
Good luck.
I'm cheating.
Well, good luck. Why would you thought I'd give you a fucking workout bench? Did you buy that or did it just show up?
No, my mom got it for me. It was on my Amazon wish list. So, and I couldn't remember when you said my gift was going to arrive. So I was like, was this from Eric? Because your hint was it's going to change your life forever, you said.
A workout bench.
And I was like, well, this makes sense because now I'm going to work out and I'm going to get big. So thank you for the gift that you didn't get me.
This is no more spoilers. You're gonna get it next week, and you're gonna love it. So,
confident.
All right, guys, are you looking for the ultimate stocking stuffers for this holiday season? Well, look no further because our sponsors at Manscaped have the tools to make you win this year's stocking stuffer or white elephant competition. Manscaped is the only brand dedicated to below-the-waist grooming and hygiene products. And great news! They just released their products across Europe, Canada, and Australia. So if you're a listener, I know we got listeners all across the globe, so you guys can now purchase Manscaped in Europe, Canada, and Australia.
Wow, that's awesome.
What products you been on lately?
This shirt. I've been on this CBD, but it's that's not Manscaped.
CBD.
I've been on the trimmer, obviously, because
yes.
I tend to smell more the more hair that grows. What else I've been on? The nose things. I bet. Yep. I'm actually FaceTiming Gozy right now.
Gozy.
And he's doing an ad. Oh, there we go.
Shaving his balls through his pants live. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I've been on the shavers and the nose hair thing. That is amazing. I haven't had any hair since I started using it, obviously, because it works. I actually shaved my unibrow with that. I was seeing if it would work.
With the nose hair trimmer?
Yeah, it was weird. It worked.
Nice.
So that can get in all kinds of grooves.
Yes. Those are just a few of the products that are prime stocking stuffers this season. Also, the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant. The name speaks for itself.
Oh, yeah, we used that at Disney.
We use the Crop Mop at Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Crop Mop, those are the wipes. So Manscaped got everything for your balls, guys. Come on now. They got everything. Also, another stocking stuffer is the Crop Revival Ball Toner, which is a little spray. You just spray it on your sack, and you're good to go. We can't hear Gozy, but he's got a cute new puppy. I wonder if he's using the Lawnmower 3.0 on the dog's balls, buddy.
He says he wants to know if you're using the Lawnmower 3.0 on your dog's balls.
I don't know. Let me see if he even requires that right now. Not really. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Poor guy's going to get neutered, right?
We actually don't know yet. We might use him as a stud.
Oh, wow. Going to breed him.
Jesus.
Well, apparently he looks too good not to, so.
God. You guys, your whole family's cute as fuck. All right, is there anything you needed to say before I let you go, since we're recording?
No, I just wanted to say what up, Daddy's fam.
Oh, okay. Oh, you knew we were recording.
Yeah, I knew you were recording. I just wanted to see if you were real enough to answer.
And
you're real.
thank you. All right. Talk to you later. Love you. Jinx.
Wow. You're jinxing other niggas now.
Sorry. He's light skinned. Relax.
It's funny he called you because my phone's on Do Not Disturb, so it wouldn't have came to me. But
maybe he did try to call you.
That's true. Yes, the Crop Reviver Ball Toner, the spray that I mentioned. Also, the body wash, the Crop Cleanser body wash. It's a full body wash that you can also use on your hair. Tommy, we gonna need that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm about to say I'm reaching out for that one.
Tommy knows he got to reach out when we get these new products. The Crop Mop ball wipes, we use those at Disney. You guys can see that in the Disney vlog. Drew actually brought the product. It's in the video. You can see how we use it. We even wipe our balls with it on camera. Joking, but they're in the video. The foot duster, foot deodorant. Come on, bro.
They got
balls.
Everything. Jesus.
They got everything. Balls, foot deodorant. You can use the shampoo on your hair. They got everything. The weed whacker.
Will it stop my hairline
nose
from
and
receding?
ear hair trimmer. I don't know. You have to use it and find out and let us know about that. And let's not forget about the best trimmer for your butt, balls, and body. The Lawnmower 3.0. You saw it on FaceTime. Comes with the replaceable ceramic blade, advanced skin-safe technology.
Jesus, you're running through all these bullet points, aren't you?
Yeah, come on. I gotta let them know. It's holiday season, bro. Y'all gotta get these stocking stuffers. You can get them for cheap, 20% off, free shipping. Manscaped.com. Code Dunn and Drew. It's holiday season. Throw that shit in the stocking. It fits. It's easy. We got you.
20% off and free shipping.
20% off and free shipping. You can't beat free shipping. That's what free. When you see that shipping cost, that sometimes has people leaving their cart.
Exactly.
$11.99 shipping. You're like, nope.
Yes, the free shipping is definitely working in their favor. I'm sure of it. Next up, we got our Patreon, patreon.com/DunnandDrew. You'll see the Disney vlog there. Even if you just go for a month, you just pay $5 and then cancel. I think it's worth the vlog. Vlog's pretty funny. What else was I going to say? Patreon.com/DunnandDrew. You could be our next icebreaker. We get people on every week and we talk to them. They ask us questions. We ask them questions. Also, our merch store. If you have a friend that likes Dunn and Drew or yourself like the podcast and you want Dunn and Drew merch, we have everything in there from the newest stuff that just dropped the other day to our Dunn and Drew logo on a T-shirt. Nothing. I mean, that's classic. So go to theloyalist.com/Dunn and Drew, and if you use the code DADChristmas, no spaces, DADChristmas, you get 15% off your order. Also, you see me take the CBD every episode. 25% off at their store. These are also great stocking stuffers. AlabamaHempProducts.com. You'll find the entire store there, 25% off. It's a very rustic look, so it's a great Christmas gift for your parents or whatever. They have soap if your parents are afraid of CBD oil ingesting.
I have it.
I know you do. They have soap.
Thanks.
And they have muscle salve. So not stuff you have to ingest. Not that ingesting is bad. It's all natural and it doesn't get you high. But anyway, AlabamaHempProducts.com. We use them. We use the product, so you should too. It's a joy.
I actually have not used it yet. I got it for myself for a stocking stuffer.
Just go with the flow, Eric. Just go with the flow.
I want people to know that my review of Alabama hemp will be authentic when I take it.
Well, you might want to. Well, I'd like you to run it by me before. 1250
milligrams through my blood of CBD. All right, on to sports.
Yes. Anyone go off in your injury list? I'm looking.
Bro, I don't even know why the injury list is still in here. We've covered them all.
Yeah, they have. Get it out.
It's done.
Delete it.
See that shit every week. My Wise is still here. They've all been injured since week 8.
How was Jags at home this week? Was it better since it was kind of competitive?
I mean, the competitiveness of the game doesn't really make it any better. It's like the same reactions every time, every game. We come back from break. I'm like, oh man, I wish we could have got some first downs. Feed James Robinson, feed LaVisca. Why can't we pass? God, our offense sucks. It's the same thing every week. So you know, I don't know what there's nothing I can do to make Jags at home feel different from one week to another, other than dressing up in costume.
Yeah, I don't want to do that anymore.
Which I will be in a couple weeks before Christmas. I'm gonna dress up as Santa. So
they gonna cancel you again?
If they do, I'm out.
Eric, we saw you dressed up as Santa. We're
Jewish.
We're gonna need you to run any extreme ideas by us before you do something like that.
Santa, clown, no Santa. Come on now. But it went well. Another $1,000 in the bag. But
hey, since we talked to our listeners last, I kicked you out of the fantasy football playoffs. I know when we're recording last week, we were monitoring that game. Well, turns out it came down to the last 2-point conversion toward like the last.
Damn, that feels. I know so long
it feels
ago.
Forever ago. We did a lot this past week. Came down to like a 2-point conversion, and it was Miles Sanders, I believe, Eagles.
Yeah, let me tell you about that shit. So, guys, I was leading Andy. No.
Didn't I play Daniel last week? Or did I play you?
You played me.
Yeah, I played you.
So,
shout out Daniel.
I was up by like a point, like the entire Monday Night Football game. We recorded the pod that night, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Every Monday.
So after we recorded that podcast, I got in bed. I'm leading barely by like a point.
And Miles Sanders, I've lost all faith in him. He is ass. He's going to be on my bench.
So I had Chris Carson, starting running back for the Seahawks. He had Miles Sanders, starting running back for the Eagles. Neither of them were getting snaps. It was the Boston Scott and Carlos Hyde show for some fucking reason. So I'm sitting here watching the last 8 minutes of the Seahawks-Eagles game, watching neither of our running backs get points, and I'm sitting here with one point lead. And then at one point, Miles Sanders gets a catch, and that's all he needed. Because PPR, he needed a catch to take the lead. And then a holding was called. So I was like, oh, fuck yes. But then fast forward, the Eagles score. Go for 2 for no reason. They had already lost the game. And when they scored that touchdown, I tell the girl that's in bed next to me, that's not a flex. This is just what happened. I tell the girl that's in bed next to me, because she's a football fan. I tell her the situation that's going on. She saw me getting angry and shit. I was pissed.
Don't brag. Just say person. You told the person next to you.
I was pissed. When they came out for the 2-point conversion, I was like, please, I hope Miles Sanders not in. I hope Miles. Then I saw that motherfucker's number, and I'm like, fuck. And then when they got up to the line, I said, please don't run. Please don't run. Please don't run. They ran right up the middle, and he got 2 points and won by like a point, and my season was over.
Whoa, I'm sorry. The last time I checked, Steelers were beating the football team 14-0. Oh, my God.
Football team winning?
Football team won.
Let's go.
Well, they have the ball with under 2 minutes left. Steelers have one timeout, and football team's up 20-17. Wow. I almost fucking said, if we talk about this game on the podcast and the game's still on, I want to say that I think the Steelers have a good chance of losing this game. I mean, yeah, they played it.
Well, if I go down here to my picks, I picked football team.
Well, with the spread, so it doesn't count.
It does count. It's dub.
Wow. Yeah, if the football team holds on, NFC East is wild. That division's just so competitive.
Wild, bruh. Giants swept the football team, so if Giants keep winning, they're good.
Well, they're not going to keep winning like they're just on a tear. Yeah, they've won 4.
They're on a tear.
Yeah, but they're the football team.
They're on a tear.
What's the coach's name?
I'm talking about the Giants.
I know you are. Joe
Judge. Joe Judge.
He's nice.
I think everybody in that division has a pretty tough schedule left, though. Pretty tough schedule. But I thought Seahawks were tough.
Yeah, right.
So, fuck me. I don't know what's going on this season, y'all. Everyone's beating everybody.
Anyway, I'm in my fantasy football bag. Just put up 163 on some guy's head. Kicked him out of the playoffs. I'm on a tear. I'm just knocking everybody and their mother out of the playoffs. And
I'm destroying the first person in our league so Andy can secure his bye week. So you're welcome.
Yes, I am in third place, and the top 3 players all have same record. And I just need one of them to lose. One of them did, thanks to Eric. And here I go, up the ladder to a bye week. I might be getting... lost my train of thought because I looked at the TV. Oh, I told you, bro. Like, if my team was healthy, I would have smoked. Well, you give me healthy, too. I get George Kittle. And I'm disgusting.
Kittle was nice.
You rewind the clocks even further and have me take Kelsey over Kittle, which I was debating. I'm a dumbass. I'm like, Chiefs have too many options for Mahomes. Shut up. He loves Kelsey. Kelsey's a machine.
God, he does. Look at me with Kelsey in the fucking consolation. It's disgusting. That's disgusting. I can't cut him. He's like, can't cut. What is this, Yahoo? Can't cut him? Let me cut him. Let someone else have him.
Shut up.
Excuse you.
Sorry.
I'm out of the playoffs. It does not matter anymore.
You can't drop a player and let some random pick him up.
It would be someone that's ass.
No, because if
a playoff team would not get it.
But why would someone who's ass, who's not making the playoffs, jump the gun and pick up Kelsey? What would that do for them?
Because they care more.
No, you can't assume that. You can't assume that.
I assume.
It
doesn't matter anyway because I can't drop Kelsey.
Right, but still, it's the argument of the principle. Anyway, let's get to our game picks.
Principle.
Yikes.
Yes.
No picks from me this week.
That's sad.
I was feeling under the weather, and
takes 2 seconds.
Here, I'll do them real quick.
No, you're not.
I'm going to take Jags to cover the spread.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of Jags, so I guess...
So we'll just go through these. I won't say who I picked because it doesn't matter because I have no competition. But Jags at Vikings. Vikings were favored by 10.5. Vikings won by 3. I did pick the Jags to cover this. Someone asked me, because someone was going to bet on this game. They asked me, yo, Dunn, should I take the Jags to cover that spread? I was like, absolutely. We're not losing to the Vikings by 10.5. If you've watched Jags football, probably haven't. I have because I'm forced to. You would know that the Jags games have all been close, pretty much. So, and the Vikings give up so many fucking points. So, but yo, what the fuck? Vikings are in the playoff hunt right now, and they did not look like they wanted to win that game. How are we shutting down Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook had a good for him a moderate average fantasy football game, but he did get I don't know when.
That first half was
we have no one on defense. I don't understand if our guys are just playing really hard.
Our boys.
Sorry. I had to correct myself because it's not really my boys anymore. I've kind of distanced myself from the team.
Oh God, here we go.
Until we get Trevor Lawrence. But I don't know why the Jags are playing so nice right now. I mean, I say nice, but relatively speaking to how they started the season.
I mean, they're playing for 1-11. They're fucking in these games.
They have players that I've never heard of, many of them that I've never heard of, and they're still competitive. They've been really competitive. Competitive versus the Packers, Vikings. Who do we play before? The Browns,
Titans, Colts.
So
everybody, Texans, literally only were blown out by the Steelers in the second half. It was 3-3 at halftime. So, give us a quarterback. Super Bowl, bitch.
Speaking of quarterback,
Super Bowl.
We kind of have to talk about this game at the same time as we talk about the Raiders and the Jets because, first of all, let me roast you because last week you're like, let me just get a Jags win. Let's just win a game. We're still going to get the number 2 pick. Hey, we still have a chance to get the number 1 pick, and that was completely evident Sunday at 3 p.m., 3:30. 4, and then 4:15. It kind of.
I've been saying the Jets are unout tankable, and you saw it Sunday. The Jets are getting this first pick.
What they did fire, Greg Williams, so there's a chance, but I don't know if it's an inside job. Anyone's gonna fuck up. Maybe he was just a scapegoat to say, "Oh, we didn't really want that to happen." Anyway, let's talk about that. Jags tie the game with the Vikings. I'm pissed. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so I'm thinking, what are the odds that the Jags go down, 2-minute drill, score, and,
with Glennon,
and get the 2-point conversion? There's no way. So I was thinking, if I wanted it to happen, it wouldn't have happened. But because I didn't want it to happen, of course it happens. And at this point, the Jets were beating the Raiders. I was like, so we pretty much have the first pick right now in our lap. Let's just end the game. Stop the count. So we tie the game, goes to overtime. Meanwhile, the Jets up 4 points with just seconds remaining, choose to call engage 8 and send the house with 3 defensive backs to cover the Raiders. I don't know how many wide receivers, maybe 3 or 4. Going for a Hail Mary, just chuck it deep with Derek Carr. Derek Carr saw everyone coming. They blocked it extremely well. He had time to step up. Was it Ruggs?
Yes, it was Ruggs.
Delivered it to Ruggs for the game winner over Lamar Jackson, believe it or not. I did not know that there was a corner in the league named Lamar Jackson. And just like the other one, big spot, came up short. So there's no way. My thought is, I typically don't believe in tanking. I don't think coaches, I think it's dumb to think that a coach would purposely lose when his job is on the line. So I don't believe in tank. In players, how are you going to convince a player to put bad stuff on tape? So I just don't believe it. But this is the closest I've been to believing it.
Listen, I need to hear the sideline mic'd up on the New York Jets sideline to see if they verbally said this or if this was just that shit, bro. There's no fucking way that the Jets did not plan for them to just fucking. But in the same breath, he could have dropped the ball. The pass could have been, off target. They could have got sacked. So it was a horrible defensive play, but it could have gone.
It is the worst
the Jets' way
play you can do.
It could have gone the Jets' way.
It's just even if it could have, the percentage is not probably not in your favor. It's just, oh my God, yeah, the football team. Wait, what? 1972 Dolphins. Oh yeah, football team beat them.
So what? So you think Greg Williams just said blitz, get a sack?
I think if my conspiracy theorist mind thinks that someone told him, ownership may have told him, hey, it's okay if we lose this game. Blitz and see what happens. So I think he blitzed. And what is also confusing, Lamar Jackson. So this is either just an inside job or terrible play calling or terrible execution on the corner's part, because he falls for the comeback. Like, why are you falling for a comeback? They have seconds. If you tackle them, don't fall for the comeback route. Because Ruggs did a little fake, acting like he was going to stop short, and then he went deep. Why are you worried about that?
It was a rookie.
Give him hell a cushion. Give him hell a cushion. Just tackle him in bounds. Unbelievable. And I'm trying to, I love the Harry Potter, so I'm trying. Let me give you a metaphor. It was like an inside job, almost like when Dumbledore told Snape to kill him. It's like maybe the Jets organization was like, like, Greg Williams, we're gonna need to fire you after this, but we're gonna need you to take the bullet. And he said okay. So it's like the elder one is Trevor Lawrence. That's the reward. That's what they're trying to keep Voldemort, the Jaguars, from getting. So Greg Williams is Dumbledore, sacrificing himself so Snape, the Jets, can kill him, a.k.a. fire him, in the guise of a bad play call. So there's my takes. As long-winded, I probably talked too much. You guys probably don't care at this point.
There's probably some people that don't listen to or watch Harry Potter, and they're like, what the fuck is he talking about? But let me go back to the point you made about the Jags. The fact that I'm telling you, Jags are going to pull out a win in one of these last 4 games.
You say that. That's not
They're going to.
That's not good enough for me.
They're going to beat the Bears.
That's it.
They're gonna smack the Bears.
That's not. I want Trevor Lawrence, and I'm not gonna. And I don't want.
You're not getting him. You're not getting him.
I don't like that.
I know you want him, but like
I was looking up Trevor Lawrence.
Put your second, third, fourth, fifth options out there. You can't put all your eggs in one penis.
I was watching.
You have to give yourself options.
In that 5-minute span that the Jaguars had the number 1 pick, and before the Jets allowed that touchdown, I had watched 4 minutes of Trevor Lawrence highlights.
You tweeted a whole Jags picture with Trevor Lawrence and the Jags uni. You were set. You were set like there's not 4 fucking weeks left for the Jags to fuck that up. You got to just relax.
The Jags
let the season finish.
The Jags play the Titans.
Yes, they're washing us
this week. Then they play the Ravens. I'm less scared about them than I was before.
In week 1.
Then the Bears, but I think that's loss. Bears. That's
Bears going to be like the Vikings game.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a chance all game, and we're either gonna fuck it up or we're gonna pull it out.
And then the Colts, which I think is a loss this time around.
Yeah, because Colts are gonna be trying to make that final playoff position. Obviously, I think Colts and Titans are definite L's.
So there's only one winnable game. Let's look at the Jets.
I feel like Jets gonna win something.
All right, so you're on my side. Jets at Seahawks. We see the Seahawks nowadays. What's going on with them? Jets at Rams. Rams, they lost to...
Who the fuck is whistling in the hallway? Shut up.
I can't remember who the Rams lost to, but they lost to a bad team recently.
But they've been playing their asses off recently.
Browns, who we'll talk about that later. I think they're real, but I just don't see them. Do they have those down games anymore, where we consider them frauds? We'll see. And then this is probably the most likely, even though Bill Belichick never loses to the Jets. Jets at Pats. So if it comes down to that last week, I'm going to be streaming both games on my double monitors here.
Yes. But enough about who's going to get the first fucking draft pick. I'm sure most of you guys out there don't give a shit, but we do. This is near to our hearts because we're looking for
long time suffering fans.
We're looking for a change. We're looking for a change. All right. Game 3. Saints at Falcons. Saints are favored by 3.
Don't fuck the spread since we're not doing the picks. Sorry.
Just say who won?
Sorry. Saints at Falcons.
Saints at Falcons. Saints won 21-16.
Taysom Hill.
Andy's riding this Taysom Hill wave.
I love it.
He's only doing this because this is his fantasy quarterback. If it wasn't, he would not give two fucks about Taysom Hill. Because he had Drew Brees all season. He ain't do shit for him. Well, he really did. Drew Brees was getting like 17, 18, 19 points. Not every quarterback's going to get you 20.
Well, Taysom Hill will.
You don't need 20 points to win your fantasy matchup.
All the other quarterbacks that are in the playoffs are getting their players 20 points. Don't give me those Drew Brees 14-point, 17-point bullshit games.
14 no, but 17 and up, you're chilling.
And let me tell you this: Taysom Hill is not far off from being the Saints' Lamar Jackson.
Okay, you hate Lamar Jackson.
Well, I don't hate Lamar Jackson. I'm saying he's not as good as everyone thinks he is. If people were saying Taysom Hill was this MVP caliber talent, then I would probably hate him too. But he's not. He's getting the job done. Sean Payton is a mastermind. Drew Brees, okay, no problem. Obviously, Teddy Bridgewater, okay, no problem. Taysom Hill, let me just redesign my offense every year. No biggie. I say, let Brees recover. There's no way they just put Brees back when he thinks he's ready. I say save him for the playoffs. But I don't know. That could be maybe save him for the last week of the season.
Yeah, that'd be. I don't know if they'd like to throw Brees in there first playoff game.
Yeah, you're right.
They're gonna have a bye. Hopefully, if everything goes well with the Saints, they'll have the one bye in the NFC. So that'll give Brees another week to rest. Then I would say throw him out there. But I think either way, they're going to play both of those guys. They're going to play Brees and Taysom Hill because Taysom Hill's got hella momentum right now to just sit his ass for the playoffs. You got to use him, and I think they will. I think even if Brees comes back, you still start Taysom Hill in fantasy because he's going to get you touchdowns, I feel like.
Yeah, but I'm not going to start him at quarterback if Drew Brees is at quarterback.
Who's on your bench? Bridge? You still got Teddy?
No, Tannehill, who put up 28. But that's only because he had to play catch-up versus the Browns, who were wiping the Titans.
Yeah, I don't know how that shit happened. Baker Mayfield had 4. Well, that game's in a couple. We'll talk about that.
Lions at Bears. Lions with the comeback.
Oh, my.
Lions with the comeback win, 34-30. Bears put up 30 points with Trubisky, which is pretty impressive. But then the Lions, in like 4 minutes, they scored 14 points. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 40 seconds, they scored 14 points. Lions were down 20-30 with 4 minutes left. They were pinned on their own 3-yard line, and Stafford just dealt. He was a machine out there. He has it going on when he's hot. He went on a tear. It wasn't even like prevent defense or anything. He was just zipping those things in the little small windows. Lions score, so now there's just under 2 minutes left. Bears have the ball. They get to third down. They're on their side of the field. Trubisky drops back, 3rd and 4, gets stripped, sacked, and now it's Lions ball. AP, Adrian Peterson scores 34-30 Lions. Bears
what the
fans.
Fuck? Did you watch this game or something? Why you got so much analysis for Lions Bears?
I watched the YouTube. I watched the highlights.
I only saw on Red Zone.
I watched.
Did start Marvin Jones, who had 25 points. He's been eating with Kenny Galladay out. This was a moral victory for me in fantasy this week. I scored 154 points. I benched the 49ers D, who I have playing right now.
Well, they had a bye, so smart.
They're playing right now.
Oh, they are?
They're playing the Bills. There's a second game today. But I benched them because I don't even want to see 49ers D on my score. I won already. Fuck it. But Lions Bears, come on. So this Bears game, that's why I think the Jags will give the Bears. That'll be the last game where our offense will probably look pretty decent against the Bears. But won't hold my breath. We'll see it when we see it. Browns at Titans. This score was like 38-7 at the half. Baker had 4 touchdowns in the first half, maybe 5. Don't quote me. But I saw the score. I was keeping track of it during my broadcast, and I was like, what the fuck? Baker Mayfield nice? Every touchdown was like a Patty Mahomes to Tyreek Hill type touchdown, 50-plus yards down the field. But Titans D has been fraudulent all year, and the Browns came out in the second half, and they let the Titans come back. They scored, 3 points in the second half? How does that happen? How you scored 38 first half, and then just your offense just dies?
How you analyzing this game like I analyzed the last game?
Because I love a good Titans L.
True.
I think AJ Brown there's some Mexicans staying right across from
I can hear it.
And they're loud as shit.
Are they doing
my gain is down, but I can hear them.
Liberace? Ask them if they have any pumpkin spice margaritas for me.
I will ask them after this. I'm sure they'll still be out there having their fucking party. I still have no idea if the Browns are real or not.
Really?
Can't tell.
Well, let's help you out here.
Here we go. Think Andy knows. They only have 3 losses.
Right. Oh, there's 1 point. They beat the Titans 41-35. Now, granted, they're playing some close games. Beat the Jaguars. Beat the Eagles. Beat the Texans only 10-7. Lost to the Raiders, only scored 6 points. Beat the Bengals barely 37-34. Lost to Steelers 38-7. Beat the Colts. That's pretty impressive. Killed the Cowboys 49-38.
Who didn't?
And then they beat Washington.
Oh, that was with Dak. Okay.
Too. So all of these games pretty close. So I would say don't put your chips in this basket. Is that the phrase?
Don't know.
Or eggs. Sorry.
You don't think they could win one game in the playoffs? Like wild card?
AFC's tough. AFC's tough this year, but yes, I think they can win. I think they can win wild card come divisional round. I'm not taking them.
I might have to take a wild card, honestly.
Oh,
but Baker did tweet after the Jags game that he barely pulled out that he has to play better, and then he came out here and slung that thing. So I don't know what's in, but then progressive commercials are going to fly.
Next game.
Are they progressive? Baker? Or are they just – what does he promote? Progressive. All those commercials he does. What's the company?
I know I'm thinking. Allstate?
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Bengals at Dolphins. Dolphins won 19-7. Snore jinx. Colts at Texans. This was a fun ending. Didn't see nothing but the ending. Poor Deshaun Watson. He looked so sad at the end of this game because they were at the goal line about to score, and he fumbled it and gave it to the Colts. So Colts pulled that one out by the skin of their penis. Rams at Cardinals. I don't know what happened to Kyler Murray. He was my
and the note I have in here is the Cardinals have gone on like 2 different hot and cold streaks this season. They've gone on a streak like in the beginning we were like, holy shit, this team is legit. Then they got cold again. Then they went on another one, and now they're cold again. So can't understand them.
I think they just need another year as a team together. But, the most surprising team for me this year has been, like, surprising good team, not like fucking Giants. The Rams, who the beginning of the season I wasn't really expecting anything out of, and here they are leading the division. That tough division. Like, if the 49ers were healthy, that's a tough division. And they're out here leading it. They're like 9-4. They're beating all these head-to-head teams in their division, and they're out here winning. That defense has stepped up. I thought they were frauds, but Sean McVay, that his name? I'm checking. Is that their
Who?
coach?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry. I'm watching what just transpired in the Monday Night Football game. 49ers had it 4th and goal on the 1-yard line, and the Bills stuff them. The Bills get the ball back, so they're backed up in their own end zone. And then Josh Allen and the running back flub the handoff and fumble it right back out over to the Niners. So that's interesting.
Guess I should have started Niners D.
No.
Giants at Seahawks. My God, let me tell you about Colt McCoy and Alfred Morris, guys. If you did not know that is an all-time duo right there.
Colt McCoy, that's who it is?
That's who started the game for the Giants.
Colt McCoy, wasn't he doing broadcast? Is he still?
You're thinking of Matt Leinart.
Yes, right. Wow. Giants. They started. First of all, I don't know how they won. Don't know what's wrong with Russell Wilson. Giants started 1-7, and believe it or not, they would become if they win the division. We saw a football team win today, so might be a little difficult. Tough division there. If they start 1-7 and make the playoffs, obviously the first team ever. I mean, I didn't do research, but I'm just assuming first team ever to start 1-7 and make the playoffs. Shit, I don't even know if a team has started 1-4 and made the playoffs. But crazy things going on in NFC East. Can't figure them out. I mean, look at this. The Giants beat the Seahawks, and then the football team says, hey, I'll do you one better. Beats the undefeated Steelers. Like, this division is just so fun and so competitive that not only do they beat each other up when they play each other, they beat each other up in the playing other teams. Just breaking each other's heart constantly. What a fun division.
Yes, it is a fun division, and I just don't understand how when Tommy said Russell Wilson, he's kind of slowing down a little bit.
Don't make me put it in here again.
I don't think anything has ever been said more correctly on this podcast. Tommy hit the nail on the head.
Tommy, I mean, we need to have him on more often.
I don't know what's going on right now, guys, but I think I'm getting COVID during this podcast. My nose just randomly started being stuffed up while we're recording.
Bro, I thought I had COVID 2 days ago. I
don't know if it's his room. I don't know if the air circulation
is it dusty in there,
or if it's just maybe I got it at Disney and it's hitting me now.
That's what I was thinking when I got.
I'll
sick.
keep you posted.
Okay. Maybe we're having the same thing, but I killed it. I killed mine with some allergy pills. Anyway,
Jameson don't help.
I'm gonna talk about this. Another tidbit from this game. I don't know too much. I didn't watch it. It's kind of boring. It was like 5-17 or 5-12 forever. DK Metcalf. If people start treating him like they're treating him, and it just keeps ramping up, I'm gonna be annoyed by him because he has like the attention that like any little stiff arm that he does, people are gonna like just go wild. He had one versus the Giants. It was not crazy. He put a stiff arm on the guy, but the guy took him down and did his job. Like they both fell. Like, don't show me a highlight of a stiff arm unless you stiff arm the guy and keep going. You can't stiff arm the guy and fall down. Like that's not a highlight. But ESPN was like, DK Metcalf just did that. I'm like, what? Just did what? He fell. The defender did his job. Shut up.
Yeah, I saw that. I know exactly the play you're talking about because that's the only play I saw from this game, pretty much. Eagles at Packers. Packers won this by double digits. Jalen Hurts finally got to come in the game and start the rest of the game. Threw a dime on his first play, first drive, whatever. Do the Eagles have a QB dilemma? I don't know. Asking the wrong guy.
The money they have invested in Wentz is just like, yikes, you don't want to be in that position. Don't want to be in that position.
My thing about the Packers is there going to be a team who's able to just shut down Devontae Adams? That's the only person Rodgers throws to. Devontae Adams. Nobody can stop him. I don't understand this successful pass-catch duo. Like every week, Devontae Adams has at least a touchdown or two. Why is no one stopping this man?
I hope we're on a collision course. I mean, for the longest time, it looked like Seahawks out of the NFC. But right now, it's looking like Packers, Chiefs, and give me all of that. I would say passing of the torch, but shit, Mahomes stole that bitch like when he won the Super Bowl. Mahomes got the torch. Ain't no passing. But 2 GOATs. 2, I think, there was Rodgers, and everyone was like, this is the most talent. Will you stop sniffling? This was the most. I know, I'm kidding. This was the most talented quarterback that anyone's ever seen. The things he can do. And then Mahomes comes in, and you're like, this is even better. So that matchup in the Super Bowl, would love it. But Green Bay is going to have to get past my Buccaneers first.
That'll be easy. Patriots at Chargers. Chargers were favored in this game, and Patriots won 45-0.
Imagine if I told you the spread was Patriots favored 44 points. And you're like, oh, that's
I'll take
easy. Nope, you lost.
Wow. This game's just all Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick just abuses rookie quarterbacks.
The way Justin Herbert has been playing this season, and to give him 0 points.
I don't know how.
0?
I have no clue how Bill Belichick does it. I say this every time we talk about his genius. He knows something that no one else knows, but he's able to just shut you the fuck down.
Shut the fuck up. And then you got the Patriots who are like, they fucking play like shit, and they come out and destroy you, play like shit. Pick a success or failure, Patriots. What is this up and down bullshit?
Cam Newton again under 100 yards. He didn't even hit 70.
He didn't.
I don't understand.
45 points. Well, they had a blocked field goal return and a punt return touchdown, I think. So, special teams. But yes, Chargers got absolutely wiped, waiting for Anthony Lynn to get canned. When will that happen? Sunday Night Football. We had
Sunday night. Do they still do the song? I haven't seen it this whole season.
They do.
I must be just tuning in late.
You be at work.
Nope.
Don't know your schedule. Broncos played the Chiefs. They held them pretty close all game, but ultimately Chiefs and Travis Kelce were too much for Drew Lock also throwing hella interceptions. Chiefs pulled this one out 22-16. Chiefs. Who's leading the division now with the Steelers with their or the conference? Steelers with their one loss.
Let's pull up the playoff picture.
Because
looks like the Chiefs. Oh no,
it's not updated yet. Probably.
No, it is. Why does it say 2 though?
Get out your.
Looks like the Chiefs are number 1 seed.
That's what we want to see. I don't want to see no Steelers with a bye.
No,
bums.
They'll still get a bye, but
I thought it was only one team gets a bye.
Oh, this year. Yes, because there's more teams in the playoffs, aren't there?
Yes.
Yes. So how does that work? Yeah, only one team gets a bye?
Yeah.
I love that. I like that.
I'm going to blow my nose real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I love
I got COVID.
Acceptable. All right, while he goes, I'm going to talk about the standings. Looks like you got Chiefs 1, Steelers 2, Bills 3, Titans 4, Browns 5, Dolphins 6, Colts 7. Hella teams in the playoffs. On the bubble, love that the Ravens aren't even next. They're after the Raiders.
My eyes are red as fuck. I think it's the Jameson, though.
It might be your liver. It might be your liver talking back, because when I started drinking 2 days ago, it was the first time drinking since Disney, and it fucked me up. That's when I started getting sick. I started getting scratchy throats, nose started running, and had a headache. And I had pretty much all the symptoms of COVID, so I was pretty terrified.
Well, that's what liquor does to you. Like, if you're not properly hydrated, if you're filling your body with alcohol, your body's going to respond. It's like the way we pollute the earth. The earth responds with natural disasters.
Oh, my God.
Your symptoms are natural disasters. Monday Night Football, that is tonight, last week, whenever you listen to this episode. A lot of you be waiting like 6 days for some reason. You be waiting for a long drive.
Let them live. Jesus.
I'm letting them live. Fuck. Football team upset Steelers, which is why we were looking at the AFC conference standings. And Bills are currently playing the 49ers right now. That's a yawn snoozer unless you're a Bills fan looking for that dope record. that you guys haven't had in years, but I can't talk. But it looks like the Bills will finally win that division for the first time since the 90s, I think it was. So that is something to smile about, Bills fans. Poyer, come on the pod. Tuesday, we have a game Tuesday night. Cowboys-Ravens might be knocked when this is on. But we usually don't get into Monday, Tuesday games because they're usually ass. But you know who's not ass, Drew?
Who?
Bama. On the college
football.
College football playoff updates.
I saw a picture from the game. It said it's only the second quarter, and they had a receiver that had like 200 yards, 2 TDs. Oh my God, Josh Allen just delivered a strike in the middle of like 5 defenders. And I'm not saying that this one wasn't even lucky. This was, oh my God, on a rope.
That was a good pass.
Why would you even throw that? That's insane. I guess he trusts his arm. Jesus. Oh, he was nervous a little bit about that one.
So we learned after the last episode
That's
that, yes,
of his career.
Florida and Bama can play each other.
Thank you.
And they will.
Someone added me after, I think it was Wiz. Added me after our podcast and said, yes, Florida and Bama can play in the playoffs. I mean, can play when they meet each other for the SEC title. So I feel I'm kind of embarrassed because you said I was wrong when I said that. And to look smart, I corrected myself and said, oh, yeah, you're right. But no.
Oh, I don't ever say anybody's wrong. I say I don't know. I think we got to check. That's how.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, give me Florida, Bama. I can't wait to see what Trask does.
That's gonna be 45-20.
Are you think Bama's that good again? That's ridiculous.
Florida's defense is absolute garbage. Bama's gonna tear that shit. Nick Saban is the motherfucking GOAT of this college shit. Florida is not beating them.
I'm going to
I would put 10 grand on Bama.
What?
I wouldn't win much because they're going to be favored. But, yes, Bama is going to beat Florida. Like, Florida's good, but they're not better than Bama. Bama is – I can't remember the last time Bama sucked. I don't think I was alive. Probably was because I tweeted this. They said the 90s, but I wasn't watching college football back then. But fuck – or early 2000s. But fuck. My God, I don't see Clemson beating Bama. I don't see Ohio State beating Bama. I don't see Notre Dame beating Bama. And I think those are going to be the 4 teams. They've been the fucking same 4 teams this whole season, which is why, like,
my whole life,
this college football season, like, every season it's Bama, it's Clemson, it's Ohio State, and then it's a fucking wild card. And this year's wild card is Notre Dame. But we're going to get Notre Dame Clemson because Notre Dame's playing an ACC schedule, right? So they're going to play an ACC championship, Clemson, Notre Dame. Am I wrong there?
Ooh, I love that.
Am I wrong there, college football fans? And are we not going to see Notre Dame, Clemson again, this time with Trevor Lawrence? Because Notre Dame beat Clemson last time, but they had their backup because Trevor Lawrence had COVID but was on the sidelines. Fuck. So a lot remains to be seen for these playoff positions, but I think it's going to be Bama, it's going to be Clemson, it's going to be Notre Dame, it's going to be Ohio State with their 6 games played.
I'm going to a high school, a Florida high school top 4. I think there's only 4 teams left now, but I'm going to a playoff high school game Friday, and one of the players is a Bama commit, and he's a wide receiver. So you know the wide receivers they get. He's freaky. He's tall, fast. He can catch anything. Should be fun. I've seen him 2 times already. Everyone in the crowd always says, just throw it to, what's his name?
Throw it to that.
Yeah, throw it to, Ajay. Throw it to Ajay. Just throw it up to Ajay.
Ajay.
No,
I'm joking.
It's like Jay Ajay, but kind of a little different. Ajay.
I got it.
All right. Time to talk some NBA. It's coming. It's approaching. Top top 25 NBA players off the dome next week. Don't worry, next week. I'm not gonna do it now. I gotta brush up on my knowledge. I gotta watch.
You were nervous to do that.
I gotta watch highlights. Because I am not ready. I'm about to put Siakam at 25.
Siakam, like last year.
Yeah.
I think our list from last year is in this doc.
I think it is. We can revisit that. Harden got some issues, got some controversy in Houston. Is James Harden happy with the front office? Are they giving him enough to win? Who'd they replace Westbrook with? I mean, that's not a bad replacement. John Wall.
Except he's going to get hurt probably.
Yeah.
That man stays hurt, unfortunately.
So he didn't show up to work today. And Coach Silas says his quote was, "He's not here and he has a reason." But that's on him to tell whoever what that reason is. So not happy. Coach is not happy about Harden. Apparently Harden was at the club. He was captured on social media. He was at a club last night or maybe over the weekend, which is last night. He wasn't wearing a mask.
Doesn't surprise me.
Wasn't wearing a mask yet. I mean, this is what just separates legends, you know. Meanwhile, LeBron was captured on camera. Was he at a club?
Practicing?
No. Was the family man at a club? No. He was probably on his way to the gym. He was in his car, which looks like a Batmobile. I'm sure Tommy knows what car it is. He'll let us know. Tommy, text me. Tell me what car that was. He was wearing a mask while driving. So he's one of them. Or maybe it's California. Maybe they require masks while driving. They're a little insane. But he's spotted by a group of kids on the interstate. LeBron gave him one of these and sped off. LeBron's just built different, you know? He built different.
He is. He have any boys this week?
Oh, he did. Let me get to that. I'll skip right to that. That's in Rants, Raves, and Reviews, and I put that under rant. We'll get to that after we talk about the opening tip-off.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys are excited as I am, but I'm actually pretty excited for basketball to start up again. Something about that. You guys saw, like when Andy made that bubble merch, I was all about it. I was wearing that bubble tank every week. That bubble had my pussy wet. The games were amazing. We got to see some amazing players. This next generation of players, I'm excited for. You know, we're coming up out of that era with, you know, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Vince Carter, all those, Steve Nash. We're coming up out of that. Chris Bosh, we're coming up out of that. Dwayne Wade. I keep naming them. So many.
It's pretty good. This is all off the dome.
All of the
dome. This is top 25 retired off the dome. Hey, he mentioned Tim Duncan. What's his name still playing? Parker?
A lot of guys. Tony Parker. No.
He's retired?
Yes.
He didn't have like a last year, you know, where everyone like saluted him?
No, because that nigga went to the Hornets, so we said, fuck that dude. He went to the Hornets to be a backup to Kemba Walker, so we're like, yeah, fuck you, Tony.
Yeah, that's when I would just say, you know what, I'm just going to retire a Spur.
But he did come back to the Spurs and have his little retirement ceremony. But, yeah, but like the bubble showed us like the next generation of players that we're about to have. And I'm excited for it. That's why I'm excited for this upcoming season. These boys are going to be back better than ever. Spurs are really young, but I think we're going to be, you know, right in the middle of the mix as long as Greg Popovich is our coach.
Anyway, can we talk about the matchup?
Yes. So, you know, preseason's in like a week, but December 22nd is the tip-off. And our first games are Warriors, which will be way better with Klay Thompson, RIP. Warriors versus Nets. So we're getting Kyrie, we get Durant, we get Steph Curry.
Draymond.
Warriors just aren't the same without Klay Thompson. It's like you stay Steph Curry, but like who gives a fuck about Draymond? He's not scoring points. He's just there as a presence. And we got Clippers-Lakers, of course. So new look Lakers. It literally is new look Lakers. Like they added so many
They're disgusting.
role players. So many role players. They like cleaned out their previous.
They said
role players.
Rondo, thank you, you're done. Howard, thank you, you're done. JaVale McGee,
Danny
thank
Green,
you, you're
thank
done.
you.
It's like a whole new
They
squad.
brought in like 6 new dudes, and they're all better.
Yes, they're obviously favorites. We should do our prediction maybe next week. That should be our NBA show.
Prediction for what?
the season.
Standings?
Yeah. The
1 through 8.
champs, MVP, etc.
Oh, God.
Um,
Let's wait for the week before tip-off.
Okay. That's fine. I don't care.
2 more weeks. All right. Jesus.
Speaking
Yelling.
Speaking of LeBron's boys, the list continues to grow. He added 3 more this past week. So if you're counting,
Here
we've
we
got
go.
Lakers, Browns, Cowboys, Yankees, Snoop Dogg, Jarvis Landry, Browns, Tyreek Hill, and I'm probably missing some from these since we started keeping track. But I'm sure he'll cycle through and repeat some, and I'll add them. So let's see. Travis Kelce, he says this is his tweet. Best, BEST, exclamation point, all caps. Not sure who says that. Who yells best? He says salute to my G Kelce, and he adds him, always adds him. Next one, Jay-Z. You know that song, December 4th.
Jay-Z?
So every December 4th, Jay-Z's birthday. December 4th, a star was born. He said, "Happy G Day." You, Eric, might have to help me on that one. What's G Day?
G Day means B Day, bruh. It's another.
Is that like when you became a G?
It's another phrase for B Day, but niggas use it.
Yeah, that's why.
Happy G Day, my guy.
That's why I asked you. Happy G Day to my big homie Sean Carter,
Don't say
aka
that shit.
Young Hove, aka Jay-Z. Love my brother Infinity. So let's add Jay-Z to the list. Jay-Z, you are LeBron's boy. Next one, Kyle Kuzma. This is an interesting one. He quote tweeted a tweet. The tweet said, "Name an NBA player that you think will take a giant leap this season." He tweets, he quote tweets like he's a little league coach. It's pretty funny. He said, "Kyle Kuzma!" exclamation point. And someone said, LeBron playing GM trying to get Kuzma's trade value up. That was pretty funny. But Kyle Kuzma, you're safe. You are, if he was serious, if he was dead ass. Kyle Kuzma, you are LeBron's boy. And that's my first rant. That's my only rant. You have any rants?
Yes. My rant goes back to when I was texting you right when I left my house saying that I forgot my computer charger at my house. So guys, I almost forgot my computer charger at my house today. The reason why is because I was rushed out of my house today. Let me give you the backstory. So I was confirmed for this shoot tomorrow in the Keys last week. Last Tuesday, while I was shooting, they said, "You're confirmed for the Keys next Tuesday." So I already knew I was coming down here already last week. So today, Monday, the day I drive down to Miami so I can go down tomorrow, my agent texts me. She's like, "Yeah, so the client, they want to cut your rate in half, and they're saying that you can drive yourself. They'll pay for Cardinals and gas." And I'm like, whoa, how you telling me this a day before? I'm about to leave in like 2 hours to go down there.
Cut your
How you telling me
rate
this?
in half? Isn't it
Yeah.
It's a fixed rate, right?
Yeah, usually. And I get this notice that they're trying to cut my shit in half for whatever reason. I don't know why. They're trying to cut my shit in half and pay for my car rental and my
They
gas.
said, "We saw that Disney vlog you released."
Yeah, we subscribed to your Patreon and wanted to just check you out. And we didn't like that. We didn't like what you did in Germany.
Was that the scooter?
German client is the joke.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, that's not worth it. That's not worth it for me. It's like we're already set on this rate already. Like you cut it in half and only pay for my car, and I got to drive down there myself when I was already planning to ride with y'all the Keys.
Yeah, that would have been a quick no from me.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling that. So
Not feeling that. I love it.
So anyway,
Like, who are they
I
going
go
to
about-
get? Sorry, who are they going to get in a day's notice? So you have all the leverage there.
That's what I'm saying. They have the outfits already picked out for my body type. So if they don't book me, they have to find someone last minute as fuck that's my size and will fit those clothes. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Like, what the fuck? Pay me what we agreed on. So they she didn't even tell me. Like she was like, let me email the client and I'll get back to you. So I go about my business. I do my Jags meeting at noon. I record some Trill shit. And I'm like, okay, it's fucking 1:30 now. I got to get ready to go down there. And I haven't heard from this woman. So I text her. I was like, any updates? And she was like, oh, yeah, we got you for the. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? You had this information. Why are you withholding it from me? I need it. Why do I have to ask you first?
I need.
Tell me when you get it. So I was like right away, I texted her. I was like, any updates? And literally like less than 2 minutes, she says, yeah, you're confirmed for the original rate. It's in the keys tomorrow. I'll email you the details shortly. Like, I felt like I had to ask her or I wouldn't have gotten that information.
That's
which
weird.
Pissed me off.
They sketchy?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. It's like I've not worked with this agent much because she's international, because this client's international. I usually work with a different agent who does the Miami stuff, but because this client's international, they got a whole different agent that works with international clients. So I've never worked with her, so we don't really have that relationship yet. So I was pissed that I had to ask to get that information, and then I'm rushing after she tells me that. I'm rushing to pack all my shit up and put it in the car and get
You're
ready
rushing.
to the
She's
highway for 4 hours. And I'm like 5 minutes away from my house driving, and I talked to myself out loud. So I was like, fuck, I hope I didn't forget nothing. So I run through all the shit that I packed.
You do that out loud?
Yeah. And I was like, not like, I didn't say everything I packed. Oh, deodorant, lotion. So I was like, fuck, I forgot my computer charger. Because I was just throwing shit in my bag, and my computer charger was the other side of the room, so I didn't fucking pack it. We wouldn't be able to do this pod. I'm not going to the Apple store in Miami to get a computer charger. So I might have had to, but
I would have made you.
I probably would have like tried to find wherever the fuck
Discharge it to the card.
But yeah, so like this modeling industry, like guys, you don't understand the shit. I know, like,
oh, they're like, poor Eric. He has to model.
Yeah, exactly.
In the
I knew that's where this was going. I was gonna say, you might be like, oh, is it Eric? He's the model, but like, that's the easy part, is smiling in front of the camera. But the whole like, I need my information. I need my logistics, because that could have jeopardized the podcast. It could have put other things in jeopardy. Everything has a domino effect. So I need my information, and I hate waiting on people. So that pissed me off. So that's just my little rant. That's why I'm doing this grind, y'all. Because once I get a name for myself in this fucking industry, then clients and agents will treat me with more respect.
Yeah, you should
treat me with more respect.
You should book Eric Dunn.
And maybe I'll have someone that works on my behalf soon, like a manager that takes these fucking calls and emails for me.
I would die for an adequate, is that the word, manager.
Me too.
Like
Scooter Braun for Justin Bieber.
If
I would love not having to reply or deal with any of that shit. Just have my manager say, boom, do this, do this, do this. All right, bet. Fuck. And I'll have my manager yell at them, so I don't have to look like the asshole.
I can't. That's why I'm waiting for like Dunn and Drew to like, hit big, then we can we could improve on our manager. I don't know, where do you find a manager? LinkedIn?
I don't know. We could probably find like one out there. Our manager right now is in a frat at a SEC school, so I don't know. We didn't really.
Our standards are low.
Our vetting process wasn't the best. But that's the only rant I have. I made it. I'm in Miami. Got my shoot.
How you got? Look at your rave.
Got to be there at 7:30 in the morning. My rave.
Your rave is the same fucking thing. His rave, he probably didn't think this through. It says under rave, shooting in the Keys Tuesday. The client is pretty laid back, so I'm looking forward to a little vacation.
Yes.
How you gotta?
These are out of order. I wrote that shit on Sunday.
I don't believe that shit.
The rant I put in today. So the rave was, yes, I'm shooting in the Keys tomorrow.
Oh my god.
The client was laid back the first shoot, but they pissed me off.
So laid back, they barely communicate with you.
Well, they don't communicate with me. They communicate with my agent.
Shut up.
So, come on. Specifics, buddy.
Here's my.
But I am driving down tomorrow myself. I'm not going down with the production crew. I want that freedom to be able to.
Yeah, I love having my own car. I'm gonna love seeing your snaps from the Keys. I want to see what it looks like and like the temperature because I know we have
it's 60s.
Yeah, I know we have a cold front coming through, but it's hard to get the Keys to be cold. I wonder if they're doing it in the Keys so they can put you in a bathing suit near the water or something. What are they doing? What's the outfit?
I don't know what the outfit is, but
Okay.
it's gonna be 60s tomorrow and sunny. So I'm expecting like a really fucking nice day tomorrow. I'm excited.
I got a rave. My turn. The Euphoria Christmas special. It was very good. The writing, the acting, it was a perfect Christmas special. It didn't do too much because it's probably just a one-off until they release season 2. It was just it was a comfortable watch. It was, well, I wouldn't say comfortable. I would say a little uncomfortable because of the topics. And it's funny they called it a Christmas special because it was very dark. It wasn't cheery. It was dark, sad, very deep. It was typical Euphoria fashion. It looked, well, not in terms of the plot, but typical in terms of how well it looked, how well it was acted. What's her name? Zendaya. She's queen right now. She's just she can't fail at anything. I don't think.
Is that the main thing she's doing right now? Is Euphoria?
I guess I would assume so. How many top level things can you have going on in your life? But yeah, she's
Ask
really
Drake.
good. Yeah, that's The Rock. Speaking of The Rock, shout out to The Rock to like he needs it. Terramana. I know you guys have seen us drink Terramana. You're welcome, Rock. It got him to win like the most sold liquor.
I was thinking about that, and the reason I think that, not just because The Rock is so fucking massive as a star, he posts about Terramana tequila nonstop on Instagram,
and he's very genuine about it. Like
he's very genuine. He's relentless. It's authentic, but he reshares normal people's posts, so that makes people want to go out and buy it, so maybe they have a chance to get shouted out by nigga. Smart man's a genius, and it worked.
I mean, to be fair, you say that. I think we give people like him, people like celebrities, credit for just being normally smart. Like, I feel like that's a normal thing to do, but when we see
but he's excessive with it.
And that's
like,
okay, but when you
that's
see
not normal.
When you see normal for like superstar standards, but I think it's any normal person would say, "Oh, if I want to get more sales, let's fucking promote this shit." Yes, he's smart compared to.
But I think we're in the social media age where people think twice about. There's people that like don't even double post on the same day.
Yeah.
But The Rock is out here posting about Terramana tequila every 3 hours.
Because he'll get numbers no matter how many times he posts.
Yeah, he's got over 200 million on Instagram. He doesn't give a fuck. he's reposting whoever the fuck buys his tequila, and that's like what you got to do on social media. You got to like be relentless about the shit. But The Rock is the type of dude who's not gonna lose followers for spamming his timeline because he's just a likable ass dude. So it's a win-win situation for his ass. But if I'm out here promoting some new Dunn and Drew stuff, I'm gonna lose followers because my followers not following me for the podcast. The people are following The Rock no matter what the fuck he posts, but I don't have that type of clout. So I'm losing at least 10K if I spam some shit that we create.
Damn, that's depressing.
But I do spam the shit out of the Jags, so. But my followers have been going down, so look, that's the case right there. But sorry for interrupting. Mexicans are still out there. What were we on, raves?
I think we're on review. The story about sending the girl to the hospital.
Oh, yes. That happened at Disney, right?
That happened while we were in our hotel room. Pre-gaming.
Yes. So after I hooked up with this girl, even during, she was like, "Oh, it hurts." She couldn't even straighten out her body without it hurting.
Don't blame her.
I thought I had fucked this girl into oblivion. And when we woke up the next, because we fucked at 3 a.m, then went back to bed. We woke up at 8. I was like, "Did you sleep off the pain?" She said, "Yeah, I slept off the pain, whatever." Next day, actually that same day, this was the morning of the day I went to Disney. She texts me. She's like, "I had to go to the hospital because I was going out for a walk and I almost fell over."
Can you imagine?
I was like, Jesus Christ. What kind of pain were you in to have almost fallen over? So
you punctured her.
When she told me that,
organs.
I'm looking at my cock. I'm like, wow, you're Hercules, buddy. What the fuck? But ultimately, she was in the hospital for 3 nights.
Christ. Why you sent her to the ICU?
They put her on an IV.
Intensive cock unit.
Okay.
Sorry.
God, you're nice. You're nice. Improv. So the doctors, they were checking on her every 2 hours. So she didn't get like any sleep in the hospital.
My goodness.
They couldn't figure out what the fuck it was.
So the best part I took from that was she had to explain to them what she thought the problem could have been.
Yes. She explained to the doctors our night. She said the doctors gave a little chuckle. You're like,
it's not that.
It's not that.
But thanks for sharing.
So yeah, it wasn't my big fat meat that destroyed her insides.
Depressing.
It was, that's depressing. But previous nights that we had sex, she said it hurt. So but the docs, they gave her antibiotics because they thought it was appendicitis.
What did it end up being?
I had no idea what the fuck that meant. They think it was an early stage of
pregnancy.
Appendicitis. Damn, my eyes are red as fuck.
You need to get some rest.
Jesus. But she came out of the hospital. She's good now, I think.
Good.
Because the antibiotics work.
Antibiotics.
However you say it. But they were
you
saying
never go to the doctor. That's what's funny. Eric never goes to the doctor, so he has no idea what antibiotics are. I know y'all listening. I know y'all know what penicillin is. Every one of us have had penicillin.
What's that?
Every one of us has had penicillin a million times in my life.
I probably have like 6 cancers.
Damn, that sucks.
Oh, man.
But she's strong.
I got something. I have 2 rashes like in the same spot.
Please go to the
here.
doctor.
You can see the discoloration. I'm like, what could it be?
Please go to the doctor. Just check up.
I don't like the doctor.
I don't either.
I'm not going this year because of like how slammed they are with COVID. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna get blood work next year. Hopefully, hospitals have slowed down. But the girl's good. I didn't destroy her insides. It wasn't me. It was like just bad timing. The doctor said, and she is good.
I'm okay saying you may have exacerbated it.
Oh, I had to, because it's a funny story if I tell it like that instead of saying, "Oh, it's this."
I bet the appendix was like, okay, all right, we can do this. Let's pull together. We're healing. Fuck, what is that? And then your cock just sets it back to stage 1.
So I looked up appendix when she told me that, and like the appendix,
you don't need it.
You don't.
I remember people in school growing up, people would get them removed.
It's like a tonsil, right?
Yeah.
But it's useless, but it can cause you pain.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I know.
Like
that's what makes me...
Fuck our bodies. How are we this complex?
When you think about, is there a God? Like, if there was, why is he putting this in us?
You think about all the medical terms, all the bones, all the muscles, all the tendons. Like, why is the human body so goddamn complex? Why is there cancer? Why are there 28,000 forms of cancer that can kill us? I don't understand. And we're never going to know these answers. It's just random shit that we think about sometimes because, like, death is real and we have to think about it all the time. And it drives me insane, like how complex our fucking bodies are. We can get a sharp pain anywhere in our bodies. We have no idea what it's.
And what sucks is you immediately go to, oh, I have cancer.
Exactly. Like I had a stomach pain yesterday after the Jag show, and it was like sharp as fuck. It was like hurt, and it went away. I was like, what the fuck is
what was that
body? I don't get it. That's why it sucks, because like we always like rush to panic because
I swore I had COVID yesterday. I swore it. I was looking at like scrolling Facebook, and every story I saw was like so and so dies from COVID. I was like, that's me. I'm next. I have COVID.
And in the gym this morning, like my heart will skip a beat sometimes in the gym because I'm like working hard. And like I feel like if I do one more rep, I'm going to have a heart attack. So like I stop. So it's like I hate living like this. Like I want to know what the fuck's going on, but I'll never know. Shit.
Go to the doctor. Maybe you will. Ask some questions.
All we can do is some doctors don't even know shit. We're relying on humans.
I know. I have some problems with me, and I swear I'm like, why would I go to the doctor for this? They're not going to know.
Yeah, because doctors don't know every single thing there is about the human body themselves.
They're going to refer you to someone else, and they're going to refer you to someone else. I remember,
and there's a doctor for every single thing.
But you can't go to them until you go to your primary. And then they have to go. Then they're gonna have to. Oh, let me send you here. I remember doing that a couple years ago when I had the headache that wouldn't go away. I had a headache for a month straight. So when you're worried like I am, I was assuming tumor. But luckily I didn't have any. If I had some vision fuck ups that was going on, I would have been dead already because that would have been a tumor. But they got to the bottom of it after sending my primary sent me somewhere, and they sent me somewhere else.
Jesus.
Yeah. So.
And then you got to worry about filling your prescriptions and then insurance covering that. And
the money that goes into health. Like if you're not healthy, if you have some things wrong with you that you have to go to the doctor frequently, bless you, because that's so much money.
My parents.
All right.
My mom. Let's not get into this.
Thanks.
Not only do we have to worry about our bodies, but we have to worry about taxes. Here's another review. I bought a business taxation class on Udemy. You heard of Udemy?
Nope.
Nope. It's a website where you can buy online classes from people. So I bought a business taxation class, and I need to learn more about it so I can pay less in taxes like the rich people out here.
How much is it? Because I'm trying to buy like a like a marketing class.
Education system failed me. Well, marketing what? YouTube?
No, like social media marketing, and like SEO. I want to learn email campaigns. I know I could probably do all this on YouTube, but I need structure. I need proper education.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, I could get this on YouTube, but like at some point you like need a class where they like break shit down, because YouTube, I feel like people on YouTube are just out there to like get some money, but Udemy, they're actually courses.
So what's the price?
My course was like $12.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's 12 chapters of business tax.
Reading, or is there like slides and videos?
It's a lecture.
Oh, okay. I like that.
It's like actual lecture.
I like that.
So, because breaking news, guys, I told Andy this, but I'm about to have like $100K gross income year. So I know the IRS is going to come after my ass. So I'm looking for any information, resources I can to claim expenses on my shit. Because when you hit that 6-figure mark, the IRS comes after you. They come after everybody, but like with 6 figures, they love you.
He said he's trying to find loopholes.
I am.
Let me get some of those Trump loopholes.
So if anybody has a nice CPA that works with self-employed people, let me know. But I haven't started the class yet. I've been busy as fuck coming down to Miami and recording fucking trail shit. I've been busy as shit more than any month this year.
Awesome.
These past two. So let me know if you're an accountant out there. Go. I was really interested in accounting in school until I hit accounting 2. Then I hated it.
Accounting 2.
Accounting 1, I loved it.
Wow.
I had never loved the class. I think it was because my TA was absolutely a dime. And I loved that class. And then I got to accounting 2. I had some old white fuck, and the class was hard, and I took it 3 times. So,
all right.
I used to be a numbers guy as a kid, but now I am not so much. More of a video guy, buddy. So
let's wrap up because I got dinner in the crock pot.
All right, y'all. That is our episode. I should be in bed in an hour. Need to be in bed in an hour. Jags at home continues Sunday versus the Titans. I expect it to be 41-17 Titans. Thank you guys for listening.
Don't forget our Disney vlog on Patreon.
I'm not there yet. Share this episode with your friends, parents, enemies. Rate and review us on iTunes. You know we got you with that shout out. Watch us on YouTube. You know the links. Come on. Everything is Dunn and Drew after the slash. Patreon, we got our vlog up from Disney where we got COVID. You can see all of our COVID extraction in that vlog. Keep it locked. You know, we out here in our Manscaped shirts. Oh, yes. Go to manscaped.com. You know, stocking stuffers. Dunn and Drew code. 20% off free shipping. We are out here, baby. Dunn and Drew. Watch my Snapchat stories. That's where I'll be posting the keys. I don't post on IG that much anymore because I fucking hate that app. So
doesn't matter.
2 Chainz said it. But that's our show. Thanks for listening. This has been
Dunn and Drew,
baby.
All right. Have a great time tomorrow. Hopefully I remember to text you, see how it's going. Have a good drive. And
you don't have to remember. I will text you and snap you. I usually am the first person to start the conversation.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie.
No, it is not.
It's a fucking lie.
No, it's not.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
I'm always in your DMs.
Not on Twitter, though. All right. And I hope you recover from COVID. All right.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Peace.